Hello and welcome back to another Monster Hunter video. This is Latican014, or you can call me by my real name, Brian, which is shown in the game right now. So that is my main playable character that I use. And we will be doing this hunt with my friend Justin yet again, because Monster Hunter is a game meant to be played with other people. And I find it much more fun to play with other people than by myself. So we are, as you can see, taking on a G-rank Kushala Doara, or Kushala Daora. However you want to pronounce it, it's up to you. It really does not matter to me. And as you can see, I will be using a full Camelo set, which is the Extravagant, I believe. It's the G-ranked version, and it's been upgraded all the way. I'm also using the Gnar Thunderlance because just because I have it available, and I didn't want to have weapons that, you know, were too repetitive. So as you can see, Justin is also using the Mizua, and he is using Wailing Cleaver Shin. And as you can see right here, I've actually sped up the video because I just learned how to do that, so might as well practice it and use it to my advantage. So I don't know if I've explained much about Kushala Doara. I don't know if I've done a quest. I forget. I guess I'll know after I do this. But Kushala Doara, weak to both Dragon Element and the Thunder Element. Susceptible flash bombs, as you can see. And he is the Wind Dragon. Now, as you can see, Justin is using lightning rods, and you can actually use those only when it's raining, or when there is a storm, which Kushala Doara usually brings with it when it enters the area. So there's something you can think about. The only other place it doesn't actually bring a storm to is the desert, if you do fight him in the desert. So don't waste your inventory slots with lightning rods then. Otherwise, you're free to use them when he's in the jungle and the snowy mountains, because both those spots they actually work in. Now, I said earlier that he was the Wind Dragon, and as you might see, you kind of know why, and he just has the very, very annoying scream. But I've learned to deal with it after quite a while fighting him. He's actually not that bad when I play. The only Elder Dragon that I really do not like fighting is either the Camelos or the Teostra Lunastra combo, just because they're, I don't know, they're kind of boring fights to me. Not that visually impressive like Kushala Doara is, and not very unique. So Kushala Doara just barely got that off. I had to jump out of the way. I'm trying to use up all my lightning rods. I do eventually do so because I love my lightning rods. They're fun to use. I try to use them at whatever chance I get. So let's see. If you're gonna fight Kushala Doara and you want to resist his wind effects, otherwise it's a real pain in the ass because arrows bounce off his wind aura, and also gunshots from the bow guns. And they're not really recommended by me to use that on him, but if you must, you can. His wind aura goes away after you break his head, which shouldn't take too long. So you see, if you dodge at the right time, you can actually avoid those attacks with MOI, so I'm still learning, but getting better at it. And also, after you break the head, since his wind aura will be gone, it's easier to hit him, and it won't blow you back, which is the most annoying part because, like, you go in for that one attack and he blows you back 10 feet, and then you're susceptible to his next follow-up move. And it's very annoying getting lightning rod or flash bombs to go off on him. We mainly use those only just to knock him out of the sky most of the time. At least that's what I use him for. And that could have been bad there if he, like, shot when he went back. I probably would have been launched straight in the air. Happens. And I got him with it's either the flash bomb or the lightning rod. Either me or Justin could tell, because we're just having pretty good fun with this fight. I do love fighting Kushala Doara. I mean, any chance I get. Also, I got like so many freaking Rarity 8 Kushala Doara weapons to upgrade to the Rarity 10, which requires a big Elder Dragon Jewel, which is a very rare drop from Elder Dragons, and a lot of the Kushala Doara parts. So any parts I can get, I'm willing to take. So there, I don't know how I got hit. I'm just guessing the hitbox was a little larger than I was used to, and it kind of stuck up against the water, so I had no choice but to instant block to avoid getting or taking any more damage than necessary. And as you can see, with the lance, you do start bouncing at the blue sharpness, so be very careful about that. And if you are going to lance him, I do suggest you get really good at it, so you really need to avoid poking anywhere else other than the head or the back hind legs, because the front legs you will bounce at, and obviously the neck right here where you just saw me bounce. So staggering, not too difficult with a Kushala Daora. From my experience, I feel like he has pretty low stagger limits, so not a big deal for me. Mainly, most of the time I just go straight for the head because I just want to knock him out of the sky. Or not knock him out of the sky, but just knock him to the ground and let him squirm about for a bit while he's like holding his head. So as you can see, I've cut out the transition parts where we're moving from one area to another, just to shorten up the video just a little bit. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. I'm learning my way around this video editing stuff, and there Justin gets launched by the wind blast. Oh man. Or it feels like Lugia Arrow Blast. Man. I haven't played Pokemon forever. I could play it. Favorite would be Pokemon Crystal, though. I could do a Pokemon Crystal some later date, but not anytime soon. Just not really in the mood to do a Let's Play of a Pokemon game. They're not that hard. They're just kind of repetitive. And definitely a lot of grinding off screen. So, there's something. And that flash got off at a pretty decent time, if I do say so myself. And there you go, stars. And there's my charge. Oh man, it's so fun charging the lance. I mean, during the Narga fight I had, I used the Nar Thunder Lance, and that's basically what I only did. I just went in there and just freaking charged the hell out of him just because I could, and my lance was powerful enough to support that tactic. And there he goes down again. So as you can see, even though the upstab with the lance is the most powerful, it's very hard to get those upstabs off on his head. So I do recommend you just stick with the horizontal stabs, because his head is already at a low angle, and you really need that reach. Oh, MOI. Or Moment of Invincibility, if you guys don't know what that is. If you're a new watcher, or new viewer, gotta at least explain what's going on. So I'm at the blue sharpness. I really don't feel comfortable at it, so eventually I will sharpen up to white. It's very important to stay up there so I can just go stabby on him. I do believe his wings do take extra damage from the lightning element, but I would be bouncing constantly if I was going for that, so that would be a no-go right now. And I get hit because I thought I could walk through that, or I thought he was going to do something else. Sadly, no. So I get a stagger out of there. Pretty lucky one. Still trying to aim for the tail, because always want to cut off or get as many parts as you can from these creatures. Especially the G-rank ones, you want as much stuff. So you have to do the least amount of quests. And there's another nice flash bomb set off by Justin. And there I go, missing all my freaking stabs because I keep wanting to do the upstab. It's just kind of a force of habit, mainly because, I've conditioned myself to use the upstab for its main attack. And it's hard to break old habits, I suppose. But I'll learn. Takes a little while. Oh yeah, might as well say, like, I chose the color of cyan, or what was this, light blue, sky blue, whatever. I just chose it just for the fact of standing out a little bit and being a little different from each other, so we're not together. There he goes around. Gotta avoid those little swipes. And I didn't feel too comfortable with that air blast, so obviously there's a shield on the lance, so use that if you need to. And that's about it. I really don't know what else to speak about here. I mean, I've used all lightning rods I could. And just technically, it's just go stabby on him all the way till the end of the quest. Which is always fun with the lance. I mean, I've gun lanced him before, not a difficult feat. And it's always fun to get those wavering fires off. Oh man, boy are those satisfying. Plus, at least with the wavering fire, you don't have to deal with bouncing, because they'll just penetrate through no matter what armored skin or anything, so always fun. I don't think I've ever actually just shelled a monster to death. I think that would be pretty difficult. At least in a portable third, it would be a little easier. But sadly, there is no American release for portable third just yet. So, you know, it's a shame. I got it close right there. So glad I didn't get hit. Now, I don't know, if you do enjoy Monster Hunter videos, I do suggest you check out, if you know of someone named Social Dissonance on YouTube, definitely go check him out. You really need to watch his latest podcast where he talks about Operation Cherry Blossom and his plans to try to help coax Capcom into releasing an American version of Portable Third, which would be very nice, or at least like the HD version that they're releasing August 20-something on the PS3. I have no idea why they didn't choose to at least, you know, let the American audience experience it. Or if anything like Monster Hunter Frontier, I mean, if you want to try to join the cause, go ahead and go check his channel out and find out all you can about Operation Cherry Blossom. I only have limited time and I don't always have, well, I guess I could link it, because any help to get Monster Hunter over to the West is greatly appreciated, and I would love to see Monster Hunter over here. And if anything, go subscribe to socialdissonance.com, or their site is socialdissonance.com, but their YouTube channel, because they release a weekly Monster Hunter video podcast, which is about an hour or so long. So if you enjoy Monster Hunter, then you can get your fix there, and they're hilarious guys. Gotta love them. Oh man, I watch that every day, but it takes me like 2 days because I'm so busy. Gotta watch like half the podcast at a time. It's a shame. It'd be nice to game with them too. And couldn't get out of the sharpening animation fast enough, so I ate it there. Oh well, at least my weapon's sharpened, and I got plenty of Mega Potions to chug. This is by no means expert gameplay. Uh-oh. There he goes, flying around again. At least it's not as annoying as the Rathalos and Raytheon that, in their current form, Portable Third and Tri. Man, they're always up in the air, so annoying. And there I go, avoiding 2 hand swipes. And not so lucky on the third one because I was a little too greedy on the attacks. It happens. Yeah, I didn't think I'd get through that. Oh well. With the lance, I was using Mega Juices earlier because that way I'd have unlimited stamina for about 5 or so minutes. But I've learned that as the fight progressed on, Kushala Doara really didn't take my stamina that much, so why waste it? There he goes, flying away. And here's the quick transition. Oh man, we are almost done, and just because of the way Justin was facing, I ate it there as soon as I walked in the area. So, the Kushala Doara eat a static lance to the face. Oh yeah. There he goes down again, and stabbing him not positioned correctly, so I end up hitting him in the neck not the best thing to do. So right here, I charge him. Not the smartest idea, because what happens, he goes back and I go right into it. Good thing it doesn't do too much damage, because it wasn't really like a direct attack by him. And there Justin eats it, because he got a little greedy. We all get a little greedy with our attacks. Just want the quest to kind of end quicker, just because we want his parts. Bounce, and actually that bounce helped me get out of the way of the charge. Fancy that. And that is an annoying move. I mean, it doesn't hit all the time, but when it does hit, it just kind of annoys me. Not a huge deal. I do like how, if you notice by now, the lance is kind of pretty large. It's like its length is pretty good compared to like standard lances, like darkness. I usually use darkness if I'm just playing like a support role when there's already like two people with you know, long swords and great swords or hammers. So you know, that's always fun to do. Or use, what do I use usually? Lancing's always difficult. I usually kind of just use the paralysis and poison for if I don't know what to do. But if they want me to become part of like the main damage dealing, then I have to choose the element the creature's weak to. So right here, I choose a good time to sharpen because he's focused on someone else. So if you're fighting him solo, any chance like he starts turning towards your cat, that's a good time to sharpen, because he has to do the attack animation, then he has to turn back towards you, which is usually enough time for you to get up and move your ass out of the way. I don't know if there's anything else I haven't said about Kushala Daora, other than he's a fun fight, not that difficult. It's a little intimidating at first, especially when you're affected by his wind press, but after you either negate that with like an armor set, you know, he's not that bad, actually. So, you need Dragon Windbreaker, which is plus 20 into the wind press skill. And, I would highly recommend earplugs, or at least high-grade. You have to use high-grade earplugs. Regular earplugs won't do it on him. His scream's a little high-pitched for that. Poke him in the ass. So I do enjoy how this quest finishes. It was a pretty cool finish to it. And there's that little attack I was talking to it. So you guys will see that in this very soon. So right there, he's after me. Gets a little flying turn. I think what hits you is usually his wings. Really, really annoying. And he likes to do that. I think this is like, okay, not his first time, but sometimes he likes to stay in the center and just like go around shooting his little tornado beam. And any chance I get to do the charge, I do it. See? Second chance, I could have gone for his face, but I thought against it because I probably would have gotten hit out of that. Not the best move here, but it allows me to get close and knock his face in. Great stuff. So, obviously, see how many times he screamed in this quest already. Man, that's why I freaking recommend it. So there you go, finished with the freaking charge stab. Right after Justin just hit him starting with a combo. So, great finish to this. Gotta love it. So, well, that does it for this quest. I've pretty much just been chatting with you guys, talking for about 20 minutes straight. My voice is starting to go because I just finished another 15 or so minute recording earlier this night. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this hunt. There will be more coming soon. The next hunt that I will be showcasing is the Camelos hunt. Oh boy, lucky us, huh? Man, I hate freaking Camelos. But, you know, in that quest, I do avoid most of the poison things he does. and I was pretty glad about that, and I can showcase when to effectively use a Sonic Bomb on him to grab a shiny. So, thank you guys for watching this episode of Monster Hunter, and, you know, until the next part, I hope you guys enjoy your day, so, until then, see you guys.